Peace and welcome to all of my beautiful crown heads. Please take this time out right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that beautiful notification bell. That way you guys are notified for when we go live in the future. Now, this morning, we're going to be talking about something that needs to be talked about more frequently, because I feel like this right here is the very thing that is helping to contribute to thought culture. Yes, I said it. THOT. Thought, whole culture, non-wifey material culture, gold digger culture, you name it. This level up BS, it is contributing to our downfall, ladies. Sorry to tell you. 120 of us in the building. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in on No Notice. Ladies, a lot of the level up people out here, the level up channels, no shade, but they are teaching you to basically use men, right? And they're teaching you to basically be pretty bums. Thank you, Derek, for your super sticker. I appreciate it. Yeah, some woman had to say it. You know what I mean? Because, again, nobody is telling you guys this. Nobody is telling you guys this. You guys really think that you're out here winning. Girl, you're losing. Because this is the thing, you guys. These women that are telling you to pretty much use men and be pretty bums. Have you seen their men? You know what I mean? Like, you just really have to ask yourself these uncomfortable questions, like, where is their proof? How do we know that they're not renting these spaces out while they're telling us we're living, lavishly, and I have this high value man? How do we know? Where's the proof? I have yet to see the proof. And on top of that, ladies, you have to ask yourself, is this type of behavior, and hold on, I didn't know I still had Derek up there. Is this type of behavior really gonna help me to win? And a lot of it won't. I'm gonna tell you right now, it won't. Using men for money makes you a prostitute. I don't care how you want to dress it up. I don't care how you want to decorate it. I don't care how you want to phrase it. You're prostituting yourself, ma'am. And what I'm seeing on a lot of these level up channels is women teaching you to pretty much be prissy, pretty, bummy ass women that no real man would want to be with. The only kind of men or husbands you guys will end up with are tricks. Sugar daddy type. No real merit, no real substance to it. You're just something to have. You're just something to show off, until you get worn out and played out and dried out and then it's on to the next one. Yeah, that's the lifestyle that they are setting you guys up for. And to be really realistic, you guys, to be really realistic and be really real, y'all don't even know if these women have the type of lives or live the type of lives that they are telling you that you can obtain. You know what I mean? You can rent a man. How do you know they not renting these men and just taking a quick picture and calling it a day? Like really? Danica, you're just hating because you're with a broke, dusty black man. You don't know anything. Okay, if y'all want to throw that at me, right? If y'all want to throw that at me, I can proudly say, though, without a shadow of a doubt, that I am in a quality marriage, in a quality relationship to where I know my husband respects me and values me outside of just how I look, outside of me just being, you know, an accessory for him to have. I can proudly say that I am with a real man, and I'm not with a sugar daddy type. I'm not with a trick. You know, I'm not with a man that I can just get over on. That would be a turnoff to me. So yeah, you know, if you want to say that and I didn't level up, I want to ask you guys this. Are you really leveled up? Because, you know, all you're doing is taking notes from somebody that you really don't know like that. You know, there's no real proof like that. You don't know what these people look like. You don't know what these people really have. I mean, their backgrounds are posters. You know what I mean? Like, they in hotels and shit. Like, girl, anybody can do that and say I'm leveled up. Anybody can go, you know, shop somewhere and get a expensive outfit for the day and return it and say, yeah, I'm a leveled up queen. You can level up too. My husband is this. Like, anybody can lie to you. At least I'm real enough not to lie to you, sis. You know what I mean? And let's just be real, you guys. They are not teaching you women how to be wives. A lot of you women that are on this level up journey, right? You're essentially prostituting yourself because you're trying to get with a man that's rich. And, you know, I've heard other level up channels say, well, that's not what it's about, and I hate this, and I don't like that they've made it into this, that, and the third. But that's what it is. You know, and that's what a lot of these women are out here promoting. They're promoting a lifestyle of using men, being prostitutes, getting tricks, getting sugar daddies, and trying to level up off of his life. They're not teaching you how to really be wives, though. They're teaching you how to be pretty, prissy bums. Y'all are not wife material. The women that y'all are watching are not even wife material to be trying to be out here teaching y'all how to level up and get these luxurious men. Girl, do y'all really know what it entails to be a wife? Honestly. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a lot more that goes into that than just being a pretty bum, than just being cute. A lot of y'all out here looking for husbands, and y'all are not even wife material. So you guys are essentially getting into these relationships where you're just being the independent woman that don't need a man, but I need his money. So you're carrying that over into these relationships. You're carrying that over into these marriages. And again, I need proof, sis. We don't know that these women are really about what they're telling you. That, like, we don't know. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of them, like, you can't even see them. We don't know. And then when you do see them, like, they Sis, no shade. I'd be like, sis, you look a mess. Like, seriously. Like, girl, it's overdone. You know, it's trying too hard. To me, it's unrealistic. It's really gimmicky. You know what I mean? They're not telling you or teaching you things that are really rooted in true value and something that is really truly rooted in reality. It's real superficial. You know what I mean? Thank you, Boss Player Kingpin, for your donation. He says this woman is dropping knowledge. 280 of us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much for being in attendance. I know this video finna get all hate, but I mean, it's all love though. You know what I mean? And let's say that these women are not fabricating. Let's say these women are not lying about their lifestyle. They really do have these high value men. You know, all of them. They all got high value men. They all live this luxurious lifestyle. They all got all this money. You know, they all can splurge and, you know, whatever. They can live this type of life. Let's say that they are living that out. But what you guys are failing to realize is that you're not living that out. And based upon what they're telling you and teaching you, you never will. See, a lot of these women are feeding you gimmicks. They're feeding you a facade. It's not reality. Let's say that they do have these type of men. Those type of men that they have are probably very weak, pushover, docile type of men. Like I said, tricks, sugar daddy, no backbone. I just want me a woman, you know. As a matter of fact, you're one of 20 women. And honestly, you're the cheapest one that I have. So yeah, I can put you on the, you know, I could put you on the books, you know. Or they're acting completely different than what they are telling you they are. 300 of us. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of women out here, ladies, is what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of women out here that are faking the funk, that are frauds. They're fraudulent. It's no receipts. All they have to show for it is what? Lip gloss, nice lace fronts, big eyelashes, $100 dresses. You know what I mean? Like real superficial stuff. You know, nothing really rooted in real substance. Like that's all they're showing you. What I'm trying to say is this: they're teaching you to not be wife material, but to just be materialistic. So you're not wifey material. You're materialistic, and with that type of teaching, they're setting you up to be passed up by quality men of substance. All you're going to attract is materialistic men that just view you as objects. Most importantly, sex objects. They're not respecting you like that. Like I said, you're just something on the books. You're one of many women that I have. As a matter of fact, you're the cheapest one. You know, all you want is a lace front. All you want is some red bottoms. You know, all you want is a Coach purse or something. You don't want too much. You know, I can do you. But at the same time, you're not going to be able to live that. So even if they are able to get or obtain a trick or a sugar daddy or be a sugar baby for somebody out there, you're not going to be that. You know what I mean? That won't happen for you. And I would bet that only maybe 5 out of the 30 women that are teaching these women to be level up queens are really living that life. Probably less than that. But they're feeding you a gimmick because they know that you are insecure. They know that you are desperate. They know that you feel some type of way about you not being in the type of relationship that you would like to be in. So they feed you this fantasy of, yeah, girl, it's not you. It's just the fact that, you know, these men are broken, dusty, and it's okay for you to be single until you can get you a rich man. It's okay for you to be single until you can level up and get in this, get a part of the team. So yeah, girl, it's not your fault that you're, just this single, superficial, unrealistic standard ass chick. It's not your fault. Those are just realistic standards that every woman should have. And so these women out here that are telling us to be realistic, they're just dealing with bums, and they're broken, they're dusty, and they're settling. They don't know any better. So it's okay for you to be in the predicament that you're in. It's not your fault. It's just that these men can't measure up. When in all actuality, it's like, no, sis, that's not it. It's that, you, ma'am, you don't qualify. Or you, ma'am, your standards are just out of this world. To the point where you wouldn't even be able to obtain that type of man that you have up there that you think is going to come down from the clouds and Captain Save a whole you. Yeah. It's that part. It's not that, these men don't measure up. It's that it's unrealistic and nobody can measure up. It's that even if you were to come across that man, you wouldn't measure up to that man. That's what that is. Thank you, Jessica X, for your donation. She says, keep preaching. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 333 of us, 333. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys for being in attendance. Thank you, The Intellect, for your donation as well. He says, indeed, and gentlemen, stop promoting this behavior as well. If you got it, it's still tricking, not tricking. Low vibrating asses. Oh, Lord. And The Intellect, you already know that's what these women would say. It's not even that these men would use that and say, well, it ain't tricking if you got it. The women would say that too. And now use it in their defense. 340, thank you guys. Like the video. They'll use that in their defense and say, well, real men, right? Real men that really got the bag, they're not worried about it. They're not worried about being used. They're not worried about cashing out on me. They got it like that. Only them broke, dusty dudes have a problem with women wanting to use them for their money. Right? So, yes, sis, it ain't tricking if he got it. Because real men that got that real money, they cash out on a bitch. They cash out and they don't care. It's just the fact that y'all are dealing with them broke, dusty dudes, causing y'all to lower y'all standards. And so now y'all want to hate on us because we got it like that. Don't hate us. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? But the thing is this, you guys. A lot of these women, a lot of you women that are listening to these women, they're not even in the game. They're not even players in the game. As a matter of fact, you will never even be a part of the game. Because what they are leaving out is the fact that these type of men do not come a dime a dozen. And on top of that, you are not a dime or a dozen. Can we be real? $361. Thank you guys. I'm just being real. Y'all be way up here and you really be way down there. Sis, level up, why don't you? And that's the irony of it all, is that you're on this level up journey, but sis, you're not leveled up. Like, where is that though? You know what I mean? Like, where is the level to you? You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a lot of delusion and confusion going on. And it's sad. It really is sad out here, you guys. It really is. I be like, girl. Most of them ain't even the 5. God damn it. But what really made me want to touch on this topic of conversation is not only the women that have been coming to me personally telling me that I need to level up and telling me that I'm teaching women to settle and this, that, and the third. But also the core of it is that I feel like it's teaching us to never be in good quality relationships. It's teaching us to view men as just pockets and penises. You know what I mean? Like, I just need the pockets. Where the pockets at? Empty the pockets. Oh yeah, and then I need some dick too. That's all you are. That's all you are to me. Right? And then on top of that, it's not teaching us how to be quality women, how to be quality wives. It's not. It's not. Now, I'm not going to lie. I have come across some level up pages where I feel like their messages are right and exact. I feel like they have substance to what they're saying. I'm not mad at it. But a lot of it is very superficial, stupid, downright just shallow. Like, and it really is setting these women up to be used themselves. Because let's be real, you guys. When you are in this relationship where it's all about the material possessions, it's all about the money, what happens is that's all those men view you as. All you are to them is an accessory. All you are to them is a vagina and a deep throat and a pretty face and a nice body and something to get my rocks off when it's time. So while you're over here trying to use him for his money, all he's using you for is what? Your aesthetic, your looks. He doesn't care about you like that. He don't give a damn about you like that. You're replaceable to that type of man because you're not approaching that type of man with a genuine heart. You know? So it is tricking if you got it. Because the catch to it is tricking and you will never get it. You'll never have access to that man like that. You'll never truly have that man's heart. You'll never truly have that man's interest. It's only temporary. It's only while you tickle this fancy. It's only while you look a particular way. It's only while, you know, you can do certain tricks on this dick. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And the moment I get tired of you, the pussy get played out, the hair gets dry, you know, the body gets a little flabby, the face get a little baggy. Where's the next one? I need a new one. New one, please. And then you guys get in your feelings and say, well, these men, they just want to use us women. Well, you went into the situation trying to use him, so you get what you got. You know what I mean? And I really do feel like that's a problem on these level up channels because, like I said, it's not teaching us to be wife material. It's just teaching us to be materialistic. And let's just be real, you guys. You guys will never really be able to level up because you guys will never be able to be real quality substance type of women. You know? And you'll never be able to even get a husband of any caliber. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. You will never even be able to get a husband because they're not teaching you accountability. They're not teaching you responsibility as a woman. They're not teaching you how to be respectful towards men. They're not telling you what it takes to even be a wife. They're teaching you what it takes to be a prostitute. So all you're going to get is Johns. All you're gonna get is tricks. All you're gonna get is sugar daddies. You're not gonna get a husband with that kind of mentality. He's not checking for you. 400 of us. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So, with you, coming into, this level up knowledge, right? Real men are going to pass you by. They're going to pass you by because they're going to see you for what you are, a gold digger. They're going to see you for what you are, shallow, materialistic, basic, a pretty bum. You guys don't bring nothing to the table but pussy and problems. I'm sorry, and pretty. The 3 P's. Pussy, problems, and pretty. And to be honest, a lot of you guys don't even bring the 3rd P. You don't even bring the pretty. Just pussy and problems. God damn it, Danica, that was rude. That was mean, Danica. Was it really rude, or was I being real? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. D says facts. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to go there. Honestly, he said a lot of them don't want husbands. They want to build a nigga. No, I'm not gonna say that. A lot of them, they want husbands. They do. But they don't know what it takes to get a husband. They don't know how to be a wife first. They don't know what being a wife entails because these people are telling them that being a wife is being a user. Being a wife is being an opportunist. Being a wife is being a bum. Being a wife is being prissy, bummy. You know what I mean? Trying to be pretty. But they don't have what it takes to fulfill a man. You guys don't have what it takes to fulfill a man. And then you want him to be all for you. And you don't know what it takes to keep him. You don't know what it takes to fulfill him. It takes more than problems, pretty, and pussy to fulfill a man, to get a husband. You're going to have to be the submissive type of woman. And again, we talk about that in my book. Submission is not the enemy. It's a key factor to a healthy relationship. A lot of you guys don't want to do that. That's old to you. That's played out to you. A lot of you guys don't understand that it takes for you to be held accountable, have accountability. A lot of you guys don't know that it takes for you to listen to your man and allow him to be the leader. A lot of y'all think that y'all are the kings and the queens. Y'all want to be the king and the queen. 425. Thank you guys. Hold on. I want to get through this. Hold on. Thank you, Robert. He says a lot of women think you can't get to know them and not like them. Narcissistic thanks to simp behavior. Oh, the queen says real. See? And you know what? I think that's beautiful. And again, thanks Robert, for your donate. I think that's beautiful that we have a lot of queens coming through and they understand what I'm saying. They're coming through and they're like, yeah, I get it. And actually, this is working for me and my husband, and this is working for me and my man, and what you're saying is facts. I just find it very funny how all the women that are in real solid relationships, in real solid unions, they vouch for what I say. They're in agreement with what I'm saying. But the women who don't have a man, or, are trying to level up and will never level up, or the women that are with, men on the surface, but really they noodle back and they're weak and they pathetic, they pushover, they have a hard problem. They have a hard and difficult time with what I'm saying, because it's like, hell nah. I am wifey material. All I gotta do is pop this pussy every now and again. All I gotta do is get to the bag. That's leveling up. No, leveling up is being a quality woman. When you become a quality woman, you level up in so many ways. So many ways. Because now you're going to be able to get a man and actually keep a man. See, you can get a man, but that doesn't mean you can keep him. And honestly speaking, a lot of you level up princesses and queens, y'all will be able to get a man and attract him. Yeah, because a lot of you, maybe you do look good. Maybe you are pretty. All right? Maybe you are. Maybe you do have good vagina. Maybe your sex game is on point. Maybe your body is snatched. Maybe you are just that shit, girl. But you won't be able to keep him because you don't know how to fulfill a man. Because all you know is get the bag. All you know is be pretty. All you know is be prissy. All you know is be problematic. Because you are just a bill. You're a pretty, bummy bill. They're not teaching you the core principles, the core behaviors, the core things that it takes to keep a man, to retain a man. Can we have him on retainer, please? Goodness. They're not teaching what it takes to sustain a quality relationship. They're teaching you how to drain a man, not to retain a man. And real men are not going for that. Yeah, you can get that off on a simp. You can get that off on a trick. But you have to really think about it. Is that really a qualified man at that point? You know, a lot of us are out here talking about I want a strong man. I want a masculine man. I want a provider male. I want a man that's going to protect me. I want a man that's going to, do for me and take care of me and cash out and do everything I want. And yeah, he gotta carry himself in this way, and he gotta have this kind of mindset, and and then lo and behold, it's like you're gonna attract the complete opposite of that because you are the complete opposite of what that kind of man is looking for. That type of man is not looking for a pretty bummy bill, a liability. He's not looking for that. He's looking for the submissive type of woman. He's looking for the woman that's going to motivate him and inspire him. He's looking for the woman that is maternal. He's looking for the woman that can cook and clean. He's looking for the woman that has her own mind and not just trying to live and mooch off of him. So while you're coming into this relationship with this mentality of, I'm the prize, because that's what I see a lot of the level up channels or the level up queens and princesses promote, is the fact that I'm the prize. They leave out the fact that while you're viewing yourself as the prize, the men that you really want, they're viewing you as a problem. They're viewing you as a liability. They're viewing you as a bummy bill. And it's not to say that a man does not want to provide for you, because real men do want to provide. They do want to take care of you. Hell, my husband takes very good care of me. I tell you guys this all the time. Right? But at the same time, they want a woman that is able to contribute. Oh, baby. Thank you, Sorenzo. You always show love, and thank you for your for being a channel member. He says they say they don't need a man, yet use men. That's a contradiction itself, because they're using themselves to use the people they say they don't need or want, while wanting a husband at the same time. Ain't it just all over the place, Mr. Jones? It confuses me, honestly. Because they are out here saying, I don't need a man, I'm independent. But then at the same time, you want his money, though. Well, I thought you were this boss chick, right? You this boss chick that don't need a man. Oh, so what you want to say is you're the selfish type of woman. Again, Not conducive to being a quality wife. Not going to be something that a real man that you're looking for is looking for. See, Terenzo, what a lot of women want is to be independent in the relationship. What a lot of women want is to have their cake and eat it too in the relationship, but then they want to have restraints placed on that man and what he can do. What these women want, and again, not all of us, there's plenty of beautiful queens in here right now today, you know, that are like, you know, yeah, we're the real ones, you know. They inbox me, they're in the comments, don't think they're not. There's plenty of good women out here, you guys. Plenty. But what a lot of these women out here want is to have their own bag and have his bag. And keep it for themselves. It's all mine. I don't want to share. The fuck? This is my bag. Your bag is my bag. My bag is my bag. So again, that's not conducive to a healthy relationship, and it's not something that kind of man will be looking for. That type of man will view you as the thotty thot cake that you are, as the prostitute that you are. Because that's essentially what it is. You're trying to exchange your beauty or the fantasy of you or your sex for money, for lifestyle. Is that not prostitution? Is that not hoe behavior? Let's be real. 470 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Robert. I think I read your donation already. I also see, is that Phineas? Hold on, let's see if I can pull you up before it disappears. Thank you, Phineas. You always show love too. There are terms like psychological projection and reflection. Women attract the reflection of who they really are. When woman is truly quality woman, she will attract a quality man. Goes for men also. You know what, Phineas? I agree with that. But a lot of women don't understand that concept. They don't. They don't understand that, hey, if I'm going into this situation trying to use him, I'm probably going to be used myself. They don't understand that in order to get a quality man to be with, they have to first be a quality woman to attract that quality man. They don't want to accept that. They just want to get in where they fit in and mooch and leech and latch. You know? And they're not going into it with a pure heart. It's all about where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the bag? How can I capitalize off of this situation? I don't really care to get to know him. A lot of they don't care about that man. They don't care about doing for that man. Because it was never about him to begin with. They went into it with a motive. And the motive was to get the money. The motive was to get the bag. They were not operating from a sincere place. Y'all in here clowning with the laughing faces. They weren't. And what's really sad is these women that are watching these channels and taking up the information and absorbing the information, they don't qualify to begin with, and they definitely don't qualify afterwards. Because now, not only are you not a quality catch, but now you have the wrong mindset. Now you're going into relationships, you're approaching men with an ulterior motive of getting his money, getting the bag, and being selfish. Being surface level, being materialistic, not being wifey material, but being materialistic. And then they be surprised when men start to view you as material. When women start to view them as objects, as something to just do, as something that can be replaced. Now they're in their feelings. So it's like, sis, y'all, you humble yourself. Simmer down. Humble yourself, sis. Understand that it takes more then you just looking a particular way to get a quality man. I see it all the time. Men will pass up beautiful women, and I'm talking about drop dead gorgeous women, because they had that whole mentality. Because they had that prostitute approach. Because they had that liability look. Don't get it twisted. And then they'll go after the girl that was not as fine, body was not as banging, because she was wifey material. She was the type of woman that placed her man at the forefront as well. Her man was not viewed as just something to come up off of. They view their men as the kings, as the leaders. You got this, sir. How can I be of assistance to you? How can I benefit you? You're taking care of me. How can I take care of you? And that's what men want. That's what men need. They don't need pretty bums. They don't need prissy, bummy liabilities. They don't need beautiful bills. They just want to take. How can I replenish him? 500 of us. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And again, you guys, we will be going live every morning this week. So make sure that you guys like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And tomorrow morning, we're going to have a special guest. We're going to be bringing on the beautiful, lovely, is it Miss Goddess Keys? She wants to come on and she wants to talk about this whole culture of OnlyFans. Because she feels like that's prostitution. She feels like that's whole behavior that's taking over for the worse. So we're going to have her on tomorrow morning. So you guys definitely want to come on back. All right. Thank you, Chris, for your donation. He says, finding a modern day woman who's fit, feminine, and cooperative. You have to have 3 women, since one with all 3 is so rare. No simp zone. Oh, that's sad. And that's sad. And that's totally sad, Chris. And you know what? That's going to continue to happen until women actually listen to what the hell women like me are saying. Too many women are telling women it's okay to be bare minimum. It's okay for you to be out of shape. He should just love you for who you are. But then when it comes to that man, you don't want to love him for who he is. You're only with him because he has money. Not because he's a good quality man. You know? Or it's, you know, you're only with him because he looks a particular way. Because he's tall. Because he has a big penis. Because the sex is good. You're not with him for who he really is as a man, though. But then you want to, you know what I mean? But let that man fall off. Let that man no longer be able to provide her with this kind of lifestyle, or give her this type of money, or have this kind of look, or be able to keep it up like he used to. She out of there. Out of there. But then want a man to settle for her. I want you to settle for me and, you know, me being out of shape. I want you to settle for me and me not being a submissive type. I want you to settle for me and me not being the type of woman that is cooperative. I want you to settle for me, and I'm not the type of woman that's feminine. I am the independent woman that don't need a man, but I still need your money, though. I still need your money, though, sir, please. Like, make it make sense. Thank you, Jeremy. 515 of us. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Jeremy says, bars. Big bars, Jeremy. And thank you for being a channel member as well, Jeremy. Hold on, I see some more donations. Oh, I hope I didn't miss anybody. I try so hard to make sure that I am showing you guys love. Thank you, the intellect. He says, crown head. Oh, I love those numbers, 1111. And thank you for being a channel member as well. He says, Crown heads, let's hit the like button for the one time for Mrs. Bell. Class is in session today. Y'all better hit that damn notification bell and stop playing with us. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how to say your name. Abraham, for your donation. I appreciate that. And thank you, Percy, for your donation as well. He says, most of the OnlyFans only escort on the side or the stepping stone to hoeing. OnlyFans is how it starts. And you know what? We're going to get into that tomorrow, Percy. And again, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Y'all have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you. But yeah, it takes a lot more is what I'm trying to say. These women don't understand what it takes to be real wives, to really get chosen, to really level up. You know, they're listening to women that are feeding them gimmicks, that are feeding them lies, that are feeding them unrealistic lifestyles, you know? And like I keep saying, even if, ma'am, like the king said, even if you were a fit, feminine, cooperative type of woman, beautiful type of woman, even if you were that type, your chances are still slim to hell to get that type of man in the first place. You know what I mean? So what do you think you're going to get? And you're not any of those things. You're not feminine, you're not fit, you're not cooperative, you're not that damn much of a looker, you know? So you're not submissive, you independent. And like I said, these very women, they are already the independent type of women that don't need a man. And it's nothing wrong, ladies. It's nothing wrong to me being the independent type of woman. You know what I mean? Being able to be a go-getter, being able to be productive, being able to, get your own money so that you can contribute or have for yourself. Being able to maintain and sustain yourself. That's beautiful. That's commendable. I have no problem with that. Hell, I am that. But I understand that even within me being an independent type of woman, so to speak, I still have to collaborate with my husband. I still have to allow that man to be a damn man. I can't step on his toes. I can't try to run him. I can't act like I don't need him. I can't treat him like I don't need him, even if I feel like I don't need him. Y'all don't get that. You can't treat a man that you're with like you don't need him. And at the same time, a lot of women will go out here actually telling their man, I don't need you. That is the wrong approach. That is the wrong thing to do. So not only are these women out here already single and independent by default because you have no choice, but now you're trying to enter into these unions, enter into these relationships with that same mentality, with that same behavior, and you're not going to be able to get into a relationship, period, at all, because no man is going to check for you. And then the men that do, rather, they are the pushover, feminine type of men. They're the men we don't want. But then we're going to have to settle. We're going to have to settle by default because of the way that we carry ourselves, because of our mindsets, because of our behaviors. So you guys will come at women like me that is like, hey sis, it's nothing wrong with you being independent and being able to hold it down on your own. It's nothing wrong with you having your own mind and you being an intelligent woman and you being able to get your own money and take care of yourself. It's nothing wrong with any of that. But sis, you're going to have to be submissive. Sis, you're going to have to respect your man. Sis, you're going to have to listen to your man. Sis, you're not the prize. Sis, you both are the prize in the relationship. Sis, you're going to have to Be a feminine woman, sis. You're not going to be the boss bitch, sis. You got to drop the ego. Sis, it's not all about you. So you'll tell women like me that we are telling women to settle when you're settling yourself by default because you'll never be able to obtain a man because of the approach that you have, because of your mentality. So who's really settling, sis? Who's really setting you up for the failure? You. Leveling up. And I feel like the level up, it was a good idea. Poor execution. Thank you, the W Battle 77, for your donation. He says, I appreciate all you do. Stay positive, queen. Love your content. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Phineas. He says, women out here confuse a one-nighter with a hot guy with true commitment with a man on their level. Ain't it the truth? Thank you again, Lorenzo. He says, crown heads, how can a man woman logically say they don't need the other when each of us is the elements of nature? One should stop breathing at that point. You know what I mean? Like, we balance each other out. We complement each other. As a woman, let me say this. As an independent woman, right? And when I say independent, I don't mean it as if I don't need my man. I mean it as I am self-sufficient. I can succeed on my own. I can be good on my own. But even within that, within me being that independent, self-sufficient type of woman, I will never fix my mouth to say I don't need my man. Ever. I do need him. Even with me being able to maybe provide myself with the very things that my husband is able to provide me with, I still need him. Because why? He can bring out of me a certain element that I can't do on my own. Again, because by nature, men bring out different elements, different levels to women. Women do the same thing for their men. But you have to be the right kind of man or woman. And a lot of you guys and women are not the right kind of men and women. You can't even bring out the best parts of your damn self. All you know is to vibrate on low frequencies. All you know is to use and abuse. All you know is to womanize. All you know is to disrespect men. All you know is to be combative and confrontational. You don't know how to comfort. You don't know how to compliment. You don't know how to build. But you do want somebody to build you. That's what level up really is. Like I said, good concept, poor execution. Nothing wrong with a woman trying to be better in life. Nothing wrong with that. I want you to evolve. I want you to grow. I want you to become the best version of yourself. But you fall short because you make it all about yourself. Leveling up should be all inclusive. It should include you being a better version and leveling up everybody around you, especially your man. You being a compliment to him, not a burden. You being conducive to him as far as him being able to propel forward and progress, not a hindrance. But all y'all know is use. All y'all know is try to prostitute. All you know is pussy is power. All you know is pretty is power. You don't know submission is power. You don't know being in your feminine is power. You don't know listening to your man is power. You don't know that being the woman that is dependent upon her man is power. That may have went over y'all heads. Danica, what do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on. Thank you, Kevin Kuhn, for your donation. He says, unfortunately, we have these situations with our relationships these days. Watch out. A simp may get burned up on the Me Too list in prison time. Oh, y'all better stop simping out here. And y'all simps, y'all are making it way more difficult for these women to break out of these curses. Because it is a curse. Because y'all are fueling that fire. Thank you to Intellect. Y'all showing all love. He says, damn, you on another degree today, Danica. Woo! Man, hold up. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sherwin. He says, thank you for new hours. I'm listening from office, Cali time. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. And thank you for your donation. Thanks again, Chris. He says, if she says she doesn't need a man or is uncooperative, just walk. Good content. That's all you do. That's all you're supposed to do. All right. And I think I got you already. Thank you so much for your donation as well. The W battle. But what do you mean by that, Danica? What do you mean? Being dependent upon my man is power. That's weak. Because after all, I can get my own bag. I can do by myself. I'm independent. I don't need these niggas. These niggas need to see that I can do without them so they can appreciate the woman that I am. They should appreciate that I'm here. Well, let me tell you women why being submissive, why being dependent upon your man is the real power. Because like I said earlier, and the king touched on this as far as nature and us balancing each other out, we are able to pull certain things out of our men by relying on them, by depending on them. See, when you rely on your man and you have to depend on them, you force them to become the very men that you crave, the very men that you need. Because he's like, well, she's relying on me. I have to be creative. I have to be on my purpose so that I can provide, so that I can protect, so that I can be the type of man that my woman needs for me to be. But a lot of you women, you put your men on crutches and you create simp behavior by allowing these men not to become the better versions of themselves. You cripple them by not depending on them. Because it's like, well, she don't need me. So therefore, it's no use for me. Why should I go out here and be a provider if my woman got it? If she independent? So it's a little bit on both ends. You have these independent women that are saying, I don't need no man, that are doing us a disservice. And they're calling that leveling up. Or on the opposite end, we have these women out here that are just like, you know what? I need a man, but I only just really need his money. I only just really need him to provide for me, but I don't really need him like that. I am the prize, possession, and the one and only, And so I'm going to depend on him, but I'm also going to be a hindrance to him to where it's going to drain him. It's no balance. It's too many, it's just the stretch. It's all the way over here or all the way over there. It's no balance. It's no equilibrium. It's nothing in the middle. So you got these women over here saying, I don't need no man. Crippling the men, creating simps. Either way, you creating simps on either end of the spectrum. It's still simpatry in the mix. And let me explain. Independent woman, I don't need no man. I can do it by myself. You create simps by crippling your men, teaching them that you don't need them, therefore making them not want to excel, making them not want to do better, making them not want to provide for you, making them not want to level up. Because my woman taking care of it all. Right? Then on the other end, While you are, treating your man like, I do need you, baby. Baby, I do need you, but really, I just need your pockets and your penis sometimes. When I feel like it, I do need you, baby. I do need you, but I'm gonna drain you dry. So again, you're creating the symmetry because it's like, well, I'm gonna do everything for this woman that is not doing a damn thing for me. There's no balance with that man. It's either he becomes complacent and lazy, stuck and stagnant because my woman got it all and she's independent, or I'm being drained. And yeah, I got a lot of money and I'm constantly producing more and more money, but this woman is draining me energetically. This woman is draining me mentally. This woman is draining me emotionally. She adds no value to my life. She just looks a particular way, maybe. Her body just is like this. Her sex is just like this. But she's really a fucking liability. I don't really know her true significance. So either way, it's symmetry. I don't know if I made it that word or not, but it's symmetry. Y'all laughing, I'm dead serious. Either way, it's symmetry because, this man over here is, essentially becoming a pushover, a weak, docile creature that just allows his woman to, run amok on him, use him, abuse him. Thank you, E-Dub. He says, wow, you and the hubs are way ahead of y'all time, young woman. Preach on it. I'm going to preach on it. Y'all, we should have at least 500 likes with 530 of us in the building. All right? Did anybody else give a donation? If you did, I appreciate it. All right? I try to keep up as much as I can. But, this happens. This is happening. And more, crypto, this is not funny. This is real talk. Y'all laughing. I'm dead serious. So, either way, it's a lose-lose. And it's not conducive for our health. The health of our relationships, rather. Or even our health. Our mental health. Our emotional health. Because we are essentially not leveling up. But we're becoming leveled out. We're leveling ourselves out to the point where we'll never be able to obtain the type of man that we want, because either way he's going to be a simp, because he's going to be a pushover. He's not going to be masculine. He's going to be the weak, docile, trick daddy, pimp daddy, sugar daddy type of man that we're going to get bored with after a while, and then we're going to start, branching out and looking for real men that are not going to tolerate our BS. You know what I mean? We're going to look for men that really do have a backbone and that really do check women. Oh. See, level up, queens and princesses. What you really crave is a masculine man. What you really crave is a man that is a provider, a protector, a leader, a teacher, a nurturer, and a man that will put you in your fucking place. And I know you're like, oh my God, that is so male identified. She's such a pick me. She's such a misogynistic bitch. Ah! I'm gonna go there. And this is where it's going to get really uncomfortable in this last few minutes of this video. And again, excuse my language. That was so unladylike, right? I can't level up with that language. Pity. Shame on me. Oh my God. But I had to go there for the effect. Because I need you guys to understand that that's what you really want. I feel like every woman really desires that. We really desire structure, guidance. And only a certain type of man can give that to us. So what we do, since we crave that, but we can attract that to us, and this is why we can't attract that to us, what we do is we become the very thing that we secretly crave. We become the women that want to put a man in his place. We become the woman that wants to provide structure to that man. We become the independent, I can do it by myself ass chicks, because that's what we secretly desire from our men. But since we can't get that because we are that, and so it repels those type of men, you know, they don't want us because you remind me of me. You too much of me. I see too much of me in you, girl. I need something that's gonna balance this. That ain't gonna balance me. We become that. We really want a man that can really check us like how we need to be checked. A lot of us are out of order. Can we be real in these last few minutes? I'm gonna give y'all 30 more minutes. Can we be real in these last little few 30 minutes? A lot of us women are out of order, and we know it. But the thing is, instead of getting ourselves in order and listening to women like me, you know, that's telling you, you got to be submissive. You have to be feminine. You have to be cooperative. You have to compliment your men. You have to listen to your men. You can't be the independent chick that don't need a man, you know? Instead of doing that, you become the very thing that you secretly desire and crave, and you repel that. Because that is what's going, I'm telling you ladies, that is what's going to give you structure and order. That is what's going to attract the type of men that you really want in your life. But we don't do that. We just stay out of order. And we blame everybody else. Not all of us, but a lot of us do. A lot of us women, we want a man that can provide us order. Structure. But instead, you know, we just stay stuck. We don't want to listen. We try to check the man. But since what you really want is somebody to get you in order, a lot of y'all deep down inside, y'all want order. This is why you say, I need a man that can handle me. These niggas can't handle me. You're really saying, I need structure. I need guidance. I need a man that can put me in my place. Where they at? But see, all you can attract is those weak, noodle back, push over type of men that can't handle you because you out of order. But see, you balance him out though, because he is weak and you strong, right? You strong and you independent, and he weak and docile, and he just want a woman, you know, and you remind him of his mama, you know, so you attract sons to you, right? You attract the sons to you because you act like an independent mama. Well, you want to call me mammy. You act like an independent mammy that don't need no real man. So what do you get? A son. What do you get? A simp. Even if the simp has a whole bunch of money, a simp is a simp is a simp, baby. So yeah, you can be out here talking about, well, you just with a broke, dusty black man. He ain't got this, and my man can afford this, and my man can't buy me this. Yeah, but he a simp though. So I would take my broke, dusty black man any day. Because at least he's a provider, a protector, a real king, a god, a leader, a teacher. At least he's that. He provides the structure and the order that I need, because I was out of line. When I got with him, I was out of line. As y'all like to say, I was out of pocket. You know, I was that. But guess what? I had to do some changing so that I can complement the type of man that he was. The masculine man that he was, I had to drop that at the door because that wasn't going to work. You know what I mean? So I would take that any day, because he did give me some order once I got myself in order. Thank you so much, Your Lifestyle Elevated, for your generous donation. He says, keep building and telling it like it is. Keep building and telling it like it should be told, Queen. You and your husband are doing a super job in bringing a reset to the masses. Their set is here. The reset is here. You already know we resetting this button. Building a better family unit. Peace. I love those hashtags. Hashtag the reset button is here. Hashtag building a better family unit is here. You're damn right. 555 of us. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes of my time, then I gotta go. But yeah, that's what we out here talking about. I need a man that can handle me. What you really saying is, I want a man that can get me some order. They can check me. And when I say check, ladies, I don't mean a sense of abusing you, talking to you crazy, being disrespectful, cursing you out, calling you out your name, putting his hands on you. That's not real power, and real men understand that. Real power is in his masculinity, in his ability to check you without having to disrespect you, in his ability to put you in alignment, to put you in order, without having to force you to do so. Him just being who he is and checking the behavior. Checking is a matter of correcting errors. Not disrespecting women, not, being, demeaning and degrading towards women. That's not that. But see, a lot of us women, we really need that. We really need men that are masculine men to check behavior, to correct behavior when we're out of line. A lot of us are out of line, and we know it. On a subconscious level, we know we are out of line. I need structure. I need some order to my life. I am falling apart. I don't have it together like I do. I am struggling. Yeah, I'm doing it on my own, but I don't really want to, and it's hard. I need a man that can come through and handle this for me. But you guys block the men away from you that can handle you and provide you with structure and order and guidance and the support and the leadership that you need, because you're too busy combating them. You're too busy competing with them. You're too busy trying to be them. Oh, baby. Oh, Lord. The big bars. Oh. The truth be hurting. Thank you, Percy. He says, wow, Danica, they want structure and order. You just taught me something on that one. Thanks. Oh, yes. And I'm speaking as a woman. And I didn't even know that I was secretly craving this until I got with a real man. I was in a relationship where I had to do it all by myself. I was independent. I was making my own money. I was the breadwinner. I was the one that was doing it all. I was the brains behind everything. I had to be the one to come through and correct the errors. I had to be the one that come through and pay for everything and take care of everything. to the point where it was driving me crazy because why? That is out of my element as a woman. Women are not supposed to be in that role. We are not supposed to be in the role of the provider. We're not supposed to be in the role of the protector. We're not supposed to be in the role of the leader. Can we lead at times? Yes. Does it call for it at times? Yes. But that is not your permanent position. And when a woman is in that permanent position, it will drive her crazy. It will create a monster. It will create a hybrid to where she is just something else. So now she's in this mode of being the independent woman, even within her relationships. And she feels like she has to be that in every relationship. And it will be detrimental to every relationship that she really wants to be in because she feels other than her natural self. I don't feel like a woman. And low key, I'm tired. But a lot of women, they have it in their minds. They will start to develop in their minds that, hey, well, I am the breadwinner. I am doing it by myself. You know, and as a matter of fact, I am the shit. I am the king. I am the queen. I am the boss. And they'll get so stuck in that rut and stuck in that mode that they don't want to move out of it. They don't, because they want that control. But what they don't realize is they want that control and that order from a man. But since they're getting that kind of fulfillment and they're feeling that void by themselves, within themselves, you know, they'll want to hold on to that, not realizing that they're really secretly craving that from a masculine, real man. Are y'all following me? I hope I'm not losing y'all with that. So she'll get with a man that is a real man, that checks that behavior, that is not a simp that you can level up on. And she'll become intimidated by him. This is why you have women that become stubborn. You know, they'll self-sabotage the relationship when they encounter a real man because they don't want to give up that spot. Because this was the first time I was able to really feel like I did have control, that I really did have order, you know, that I did have that structure that I really need and crave. And I don't want to let that go because that was the first time I was ever able to experience that on a deeper level like that. I provided that for myself, so I don't want you to take it. And it creates that monster of women to where, you know, they want to stay in that position of I'm independent, I can do it by myself, and they start competing with their men that they're with. You know, but ladies, like I said, you will eventually push that type of man away, and you'll never be able to really truly obtain the type of man that you're really saying that you want and crave because you're too busy trying to be in that position. So yeah, they'll get in that mind or that mode of I'm the independent woman and I can provide myself with my own order and structure and I can provide myself with everything that I need and I want by myself and this, that, and the third. And then when they get with that type of man that can have that order and structure with, they push him away. Or this is another element and layer to that. Or they feel like even the men that are the masculine men cannot handle them because they are too much of the masculine energy on their own. So now it's like, I need somebody that's even more masculine than me. And they never find it. They never find it because, girl, you a hybrid. Girl, you out of this world right now. Girl, you are, I don't know what you are right now. And then the real masculine men that probably really could handle them, they're turned off. They're like, I don't want to be bothered with that broad. Hell nah. I'm not doing it. Hell nah. Yeah, I could handle her. I see the little girl in her. I see how to add structure to her life. You know, I see how to add order to her life. Yeah, I know how to fix that. But I don't want to. That's a headache. That's a problem. So what do? They're by default settling for simps. But then they want to say they leveling up. Girl, no you not. No you not. You with a simp, girl. How that's leveled up and you with a weak ass dude that allows you to use him. It ain't tricking because he got it. It's tricking because he a trick. Anyway. Anyway, I'm going to get my ass up off of here. I'm getting ready to go. I just want to put this out there, you guys. Leveling up is, like I said, good idea, poor execution. You know, they're teaching you to not be genuine women. They're teaching you to be materialistic and not wifey material. They're teaching you to use men. They're teaching you to be broke, pretty bums. They're teaching you to be independent women within your relationship. That's not going to work. On simps it will, but not real men. Not the real men that you want. So we have to really dissect this and do away with it. Break it down. Like, hold up. If I do this, let's dissect it for a minute. If I do this, will this really lead me to get this type of man? No. Okay, if I do this, will this lead me to have this type of relationship? If I do this, will I eventually get tired of this and then want something of real substance? Probably. So maybe we should just stop trying to level up in that way, right? Because we're getting leveled out. And let's try to really build and level up with our men. Not view ourselves as the prize, but rather view our relationships as the prize. Let's value our relationships and build together with our men and stop using them. Stop just looking at men like they are pockets and penises and paper, you know, and just really build with them and treat them like the kings that they are, so that they can in return treat us like the queens that we are. And we will be each other's prized possessions. That's what it's really about. That's what it's about to me. You know? And like I said, a lot of the women that are in solid relationships, they agree with what I'm saying. They're like, yeah, I don't use my man. I don't view him as just something that I can use and level up on. I respect him. I listen to him. I honor him. You know, I'm submissive towards him. I love him. I'm here for him, not for what he has. I'm here for him. And yeah, he is a great provider. He does take good care of me. But at the end of the day, if he lost it all tomorrow, I would be here with him, helping him get it back because he's a great man. I would want to level up with him 100 times over. Because he is why I'm here. He is the masculine man that I've always craved and needed. He provides me with structure and order and love and commitment and devotion. And he teaches me and he guides me in the right direction. He balances me out. He does that, not his money. You know? So let's stop being hypocritical, saying that we don't need a man, but then want a man's money. Like, let's stop being materialistic, but then talking about we're wifey material. Like, no, you're not. You're prostitute material. Let's do better, okay? Because this level up shit is out of control, you guys. It has lost its path. It probably had good intentions, but poor execution, and it's leading us down a path of prostitution, destruction, shallow behavior, weak foundations, terrible relationships, fickle relationships, simp ass men. It's just not what we want, baby. It's not what we want. So let's do better. Let's level up in character. Okay? Can we level up in character and instead of just coins? Right? All right. My name is Anika Marie. Again, thank you guys so much for your love and support. I see y'all in the comments. Thank you guys for your donations, your subscriptions, your likes, your views, your dislikes, your comments, your time, most importantly. Thank you so much for your time. Again, you guys, this week we will be going live every day in the morning. So hit us back up tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what time, and y'all know I'll be late. I'll be saying 10:30, 10:45. It'd be 11. I say 11. It'd be 11:45. So just put on the notification bell and bear with me, okay? Give me a little time to wake up and regroup and recoup, and then y'all come on back. So like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that beautiful notification bell and tune back into our dope discussions. I really do appreciate you guys. I respect you. Thank you. And also for your cash apps as well. It's a lot of people that have been cash apping me lately. Thank you. I appreciate it. I take none of you guys for granted. All right? And sign up in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know how y'all think. Ladies, if you want to curse me out and say I have the wrong idea of level up, go ahead and do that. I'm open for it. I'm open to be corrected. But from what I see, ladies, I would say a good portion of the level up is on some materialistic, shallow BS that will not land you a good quality man or a good quality relationship that's lasting. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. Much love, Danica Marie. Peace.